The fact that compass readings go haywire in the Bermuda Triangle region is something most conspiracy theorists rely on to back up some of the more unbelievable alien UFOs and extraterrestrial or paranormal activity theories and claims. Yet, science actually has something interesting to say on this. There are quite a few places on Earth where a standard compass does not point to the north, such as the mountains of the Gobi Desert that have natural magnetic mineral deposits. Then there are the North and South Poles, where the compass fails to point at the true north, and one other is the Bermuda Triangle region. So of course, when some of the last words from the people who disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle were the compass is going haywire, or the compass is changing, science can definitely confirm these to be true. A lot of theories regarding the Bermuda Triangle disappearances revolve around the Gulf Stream. The Gulf Stream is a major ocean current that runs from the Gulf of Mexico into the North Atlantic through the Straits of Florida. This current, driven by thermohaline circulation, acts more like a river than an ocean, by achieving the speeds of 2.5 meters per second. Any wreckage, debris, or even an aircraft that had to make an emergency water landing here could easily be pulled miles away from its reported position in a matter of minutes. Making things worse are some of the world's deepest trenches which lie beneath these waters, some as deep as 28,000 feet. One may imagine that should something fall to these depths, it would indeed disappear forever. A lot of theorists believe that the disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle are due to the methane hydrate deposits found under the ocean beds on the region's continental shelves. Most laboratory experiments have confirmed that the bubbles caused by periodic methane bubble eruptions can sink ships by increasing the density of the water on which they float. Loss of buoyancy can happen unexpectedly and often without warning, causing ships to go down so rapidly that there is no way to send out SOS signals. Many argue, however, that methane hydrate deposits are found in several ocean floors across the world, and the Bermuda Triangle carries no greater risk to ships from methane bubbles than any other such place in the world. In any case, no significantly high methane gas releases have been noted in this region for the last 15,000 years, at least none large enough to sink ships. As a region, the Bermuda Triangle has always been the victim of violent and powerful tropical cyclones, storms and hurricanes. Loss of lives and damage of billions has been staked up to them since the 1500s. Bizarre weather patterns such as the sudden but powerful downward air drafts of high speed are also known to hit the ocean surface here with little warning. This could, and is indeed also theorized to be what could have caused all the disappearances here. The unstable weather conditions are so ferocious that they can easily be equated to bomb-like explosions that could down both planes, as well as ships. Conspiracy theorists have some really great theories about what could have gone down, and while most sound ridiculous to sane, logical ears, they definitely make for entertaining reads. One such theory of finding time warps or portals where the missing planes and ships presumably entered drips in the space-time continuum and suddenly found themselves at the same location but at different times, either in the past or future. The ones that disappeared completely are, of course, the ones that could never re-enter or rediscover the rip again, thus never managing to find their way back to present time. Today, of course, we can only speculate on what met them at the other end of the time warps. Plato had surmised that the ancient city of Atlantis flourished in 9600 BC. He claimed that it was the greatest civilization ever, so far advanced in science, technology and art that even modern-day knowledge of today cannot compare with it. Yet, a single cataclysmic event is supposed to have wiped out the city in a single day and night. Bermuda Triangle theorists believe that leftover technology or radiation from this very city, which many believe existed smack bang in the center of the triangle, could have caused all the disappearances and other anomalies here. Ever since a submerged, seemingly human-made rock formation known as the Bimini Road was found here, Theorists have not laid this theory to a complete rest, with the hope that more evidence will definitely surface sooner or later. Unfortunately, the sheer depth of the Bermuda Triangle's ocean floor makes technological investigations, such as sonar bathymetry, almost impossible and inconclusive. Whenever anyone uses the word aliens or UFOs to explain anything, the human brain is at once simultaneously perked up with interest on the story and ready with a negative indignation to shoot it down as soon as it's finished. Yet, despite no evidence that aliens actually exist, many Bermuda Triangle theorists explain events such as what happened with the Mary Celeste or the Cyclops, with alien interest in us humans and our activities. Apparently, aliens are so interested in studying humans that they really love abducting a few once in a while to conduct their research on them. It seems that around the time of the mysterious disappearances here, they were particularly active in the region, making it their favorite human abduction spot. UFOs, of course, alien spaceships, even had the power to teleport objects such as large ships and planes, which explains why no one has ever even found any floating debris or the likes. Pirates have been active in the oceans for centuries now, and even though incidences of oceanic piracy are certainly on the decrease now, pirate activity was definitely high during the time of the mysterious Bermuda Triangle disappearances. Many theorists with more realistic turn of minds believe that the disappearances could be linked to activities of pirates, thieves, or even drug smugglers. Pirates of those times, and even of some of now for that matter, have included drowning ships into their modus operandi in order to enjoy the loot without having to deal with hiding the ships or taking in hostages. One lesser-known theory about what is really wrong in the Bermuda Triangle is the theory of gravitational mass cons, or mass concentration of gravitation pulls. Just like everywhere else, every single inch of every single celestial body actually, there exists both positive as well as gravitational mass cons. Though no one yet knows what causes them, it is a well-known fact that we all are probably sitting on them without even knowing it. While it is certainly very possible that the ocean floor of the Bermuda Triangle has such concentrated mass cons, whether they are powerful enough to pull ships down to their doom is a topic worthy of great debate. Conspiracy theorists believe, though, that considering the large waves that wreak havoc on this region, it is quite believable to understand that a ship could be pulled down while being in a deep wave trough. Many theorists believe that the Bermuda Triangle actually does not exist, and the only reason that there is so much speculation about it today is because of inventive writers who saw great stories where none existed. Many believe that considering the vast stretch of water that falls under the Bermuda Triangle umbrella, the disappearances of sea and air vessels is completely on par with disappearings and drownings everywhere else on Earth. Since equal or more number of oceanic events take place in other heavily trafficked parts of the world's oceans, and the events occurring in the Bermuda Triangle are far less in comparison, even Lloyd's Maritime Information Services in London showers no extraordinary attention on it. For most maritime insurance authorities as well, the region simply does not exist because it carries no greater risk than any other stretch of ocean around the globe.